defense. These mouthy ass bastards say that Deshaun Watson's going to wet the floor with their Colts. You're not officially in and out of the fucking playoffs, homie. What's going on with that? What's over there for Houston? What's going on with Big Ball Deshaun? Deshaun was enough for the ball. We didn't make the big plays. They choke under pressure. Now you guys run your mouth to in and out of the playoffs. Late money was fool's gold, and they're a bunch of suckers. All these people betting on the Texans over Andrew Luck, I cannot fade them that. Why do people want to take Deshaun Watson over Andrew Luck? Well, you thought is domination. Who knows how much leg Adam Vinatieri has? My last stream went dead here. I put my charger here. It's all in numerology for. The Colts will probably try for the sidelines here. They're going to try for the sidelines.
This is the 6th seed, but it's the hottest team in the NFL with what they've done down the stretch of the season.
Yeah, so that Yahoo one, that Yahoo screenshot that, well, the divisional matchups that Yahoo had for the division. Two of them are right, pretty much, where they had the Bears playing the Rams and the Saints and the Cowboys. Like, I agree on that half. They had Houston against, like, New England, and they had, like, maybe it was like.
That's why I think it was some mistake. It was like after 15 minutes.
I'm just thinking like it was all glitch because I look at NFL, I look at everywhere else.
Something probably.
Yeah, I mean, I just think it's just a glitch pretty much. Like there's nothing. There's nothing. Yeah. He was out. Good try. It's 21 points at half. It's 21 points at half. But we just have to let the. Yeah, his left foot was up. His left foot was up.
That'd be a catch in college football.
The only people out there who are crazy are the ones who said the Colts have a chance to reach the playoffs. And look at where they're at right now. I mean, legitimately, Andrew Luck and company are just going to dominate through the rest of this game. Everything I've said in the first half about, making mistakes is accurate. Go on! Ah! That's all good. 21-0 at the half. Where the hell's my chat? Where the fuck is it? Okay, there it is. I mean, it is. I mean, all the leagues are rigged. Even Serie A. I mean, 33 combined wins for Liverpool and Manchester City. That was the first sign that I knew that there was going to be a winner, that it didn't matter who was going to win, that it wasn't going to end in a tie there. Magnetic goalposts. That's crazy. I look at a big game like this, and it just changes the whole course of a season. I look at the ball hitting off of the goalpost. I mean, like if you go off of the goalpost, like, the game should have ended in the draw, but it didn't end in the draw, and it ended up being 4 points. So it's pretty funny. But look, the numerology in the football is sinking together, where the Colts have a great offensive line. They have a very disciplined defense. They do not allow the big play. They're very disciplined secondary. They don't make mistakes. And then Colts offensive line opens things up. Andrew Luck doesn't allow him to get hit and throw short. Okay, this is a perfect team right now, but the numerology and the astrology are sinking in. So let me document it. I like seeing the highlights. Okay, this is a warm-up here. This is a scrub team. I get more shots here during the first half. I went through all this whiskey bottle. Alrighty. At Stratford High. And let me 53rd regular season game of cricket against the Saints at Manuel Ortega. I will show you everything that's happening.
Everything that Chris Ballard tried to do as far as how he built this football team from a physical perspective, it's all working. You know what? This is a clinic.
53 regular season games for Luck. And, 53rd regular season game was against the Saints. And, coming back from injury, I mean, he was not really all injured. I've got that feeling, but the upset is coming. It's going to upset Brady in his 7th game. It's all rigged by the numbers. I swear it is. Everyone's saying New England's going to be wrong this year. I swear nobody wants to see New England win. The NFL does not want to lose viewership. The Indianapolis Colts are the perfect team that America can get behind to make the NFL enjoyable again, and just not seeing the New England Patriots in the Super Bowl. And the fans hate the Saints because of Bounty Gate and all. Well, they don't want to see Bounty Gate win, injuring quarterbacks and all. It's Andrew Luck that was out, with all the hits that he's accumulated. So Saints are the perfect team to actually go out and win against for Andrew Luck in the Super Bowl. So what you're seeing here is true. I put together a big ticket for the Colts at the start of the season, and I've been sticking with them ever since. That Atlanta equals 15, equals 69 and 59, and Colts equals 69 and 59 in gematria. But you look at the gematria of gematria. I say gematria because all this time it's been pronounced incorrectly. It's not pronounced as gematria; it's pronounced as gematria. So Gary, the numbers guy, and the rabbis out there that teach the Jewish numerology on YouTube, they say gematria. So I'm going to say gematria. And it is Texas that equals 69 and 15. However, it does not mean that a team from Texas is going to win the Super Bowl. It just means that the quarterback who went to high school in Texas is going to win the Super Bowl. So it only means that Luck is going to win because of its 53 touchdowns in the state of Texas.
Get 4 lines of unlimited high-speed data for only $100 period. Plus,
so that's what that really means.
Only from Metro by T-Mobile.
So that's what it is. And okay, I think Larry, if Larry comes back for a couple more seasons, we're not going to win anything next year. But I think we'll have a shot at Super Bowl 55 to end a 74-year championship drought. The 71 I connected with the Jesuits and all, but the 74 connects with the God number in Hebrew, G-D. And that's why I think the Cardinals made the 74-year championship drought with Larry. It's Larry that equals 74. It seemed like a perfect script to be true for Larry winning at his hometown of Minneapolis, but I've used the examples of Jerome Bettis winning at his hometown of Detroit and Ed Reed winning at Houston as references to go with the – I was right that a Bird team won the NFC last year, but it was just the other Bird team. So this is very interesting right here, what's happening.
Monday will be at Alabama and Clemson.
Yeah, we'll probably win
national championship.
Alabama. Fuck Bama. Fuck college football, period. It's boring. Rams ain't winning anything. They're done. Okay, we want to see the. They're owned by Clunky, and we want to see how the Bears defense will do against the Saints. We don't want to see the Rams get bitch slapped by the Saints again. We already know how the Rams can do at New Orleans. Let's see the Bears get a big statement win on the road, and let's see the Bears try to handle the New Orleans Saints. That's what I think is going to happen here for the NFC Championship game.
Look at this throw right here. That's really good coverage, but because of the accuracy, it gave his receiver a chance to make a play. And if you don't get pressure on him and you don't slow him down, you just don't.
What exactly is on?
Alabama offense, so we got that big, talented Clemson defensive line.
Well, what's on, PJ?
We'll see if the big, talented Alabama
okay, 15-0. Okay, Clemson. That's a good point that you bring up. Chicago over Philadelphia, though I can see the Eagles not allowing the Bears to cover on the spread, plus 6.5 with the Bears winning. The Bears offense should be enough to keep the Eagles in the game, but I think ultimately the Bears win the game. I'd be really surprised if the Bears blow them out. I wonder how this game's going to change the Colts odds, because not many people before the playoffs saw them doing anything. But with the help of Kabbalah and Gematria, the Indianapolis Colts are just going to be the team to win this year. When you look at the numbers and you look at the Gematria of Texas and Atlanta and Colts, and the fact that Luck had 53 touchdowns at high school with Stratford, which is based in Houston, Texas. So the first game of his Super Bowl run occurs against a team from Houston, and he beat the team that was formerly called the Houston Oilers in Week 17 of this year. So ultimately, that's what's going on with Andrew Luck, and he says that the Colts can do something special, and I believe him, and he's coming out on top for this game. He had an interview with this former backup quarterback, Matt Hasselbeck, on ESPN, and he noted just how everyone believes in the Colts locker room, and that they will approach Kansas City like any other team, that they're not going to look at themselves as inferiors, that they're going to look at themselves as having an equal chance of being the Kansas City Chiefs, because there have been some veterans that beat the Kansas City Chiefs in the playoffs before, and they're going to trust the veteran intangibles of Frank Reich calling plays in the playoffs versus Andy Reid, and seeing Andrew Luck go out there and beat the Chiefs already. And that's what it's all about.
Welcome to your home. You just knew a commune. You knew what this place was? You lied, as usual.
And already the Patriot haters, the people thinking the Patriots going to win the Super Bowl, they're all just watching the video because they feel threatened right now that the New England Patriots are getting knocked out of the playoffs. That they're going to end up being the small minority, that are going to be the losers at the end of the playoffs, and America is going to get what it wants when we don't see the Patriots in the Super Bowl. So someone else is going to be in the Super Bowl this year. I think it's going to be the Colts. And it doesn't seem like the chemistry and the team dynamics fit Golden State and New England this year. It seems like 2019 is going to be a really big curveball after we've seen a recent trend. And that a recent trend comes to its conclusion at some point. But then for the NBA, we should see a pretty dominant Laker team next year. But obviously, LeBron James' injury is going to be a big question for the analysts coming next year. Is he going to be healthy enough to put together a run for the Lakers? And I say you got to be a fool if you count out my man LeBron, that this guy can ball. Okay, you being a hating ass. What? But okay, LeBron, what's the worst thing he's done is leave Cleveland from Miami.
The worst thing he did was the decision.
The decision, okay? He proceeds, went to the Boys and Girls Club of America for Akron. So the guy is helping his people. And is that the worst thing he's done? That's hard to believe.
It wasn't the money, it was the publicity.
Well, okay, it just wasn't, okay. Oh, we gotta hold this on television for you, LeBron. We can join all these people, whatever the ratings, whatever is going to go towards the Boys and Girls Club in Cleveland and Akron, Ohio, and it's going to a good cause. So you can really fuck off with all the LeBron hate, or I'm going to tell all LeBron's haters here that you can really shut the hell up. That the guy's going to shut you all up. Oh yeah, go Colts, because all these garbage ass haters, they're going to be the minority of losers. That the Patriots did not go on the Super Bowl. We all got what we want in America, didn't we? No, we did. Let's go.
Does America want the Colts?
America wants someone other than New England. Now, I think the Colts and Andrew Luck is a good guy that they can get around, but obviously, got to see how this all plays out. But I'm feeling really well about the Colts. Bears are gonna win. Stop there. The game is going to be close. I got Eagles +6, but I got the Bears winning. The Bears going to kick ass. The Bears and the defense going to go up against Drew Brees. Okay, I've got the football narrative. You don't have to connect the news or anything. You say, we like to see how the Bears defense Khalil Mack can do against Drew Brees, because we've seen the Saints play the Cowboys. We've seen the New Orleans Saints play the Rams, right? Let's see how they can handle the Bears because the Bears beat the Rams and the Saints handle the Rams. So let's see what the Bears can do, okay? I think Mitch the Bitch won't win anything, but I'm going to go with him over the next couple of weeks, okay? I'm going to ride Bitch Trubisky. I like making fun of Bitch Trubisky, but I'm going to go with this guy the next couple of weeks.
Luck against Watson. No, he entered the top candidate for the NFL Comeback Player of the Year. 190.
90 passing yards for Deshaun Watson.
Wasn't sacked. Watson threw a pick. By the way, the Colts were 6 for 6
against
third downs. All that success, dominating first half. Why did the Colts
Watch
offense
it.
have so much
And
success?
it is Indianapolis Colts that equals 90 and DeMont.
What they did was they got their play action game going down the field, throwing.
You know, Colts ended a 9-0 win streak.
And then Andrew having a big target there. He can go on the outside, knowing that it's one-on-one. He has the space, it's protected, and he's taking full advantage.
Makes the number 90s offsides.
Here you see Inman turns Jackson around. Jackson falls down on the ground. They're about to go line. Doesn't matter if it's Jackson goes from here. They have to reach right on him. Doesn't matter. Inman has done an outstanding job in a one-on-one situation.
So, I talked about the Texas win streak here. This team is a bunch of sorry bums. I feel the coming blue wave of Indianapolis and the Colts and how they performed through this stretch. And the kid is legit, Andrew Luck. I can tell what a good quarterback is, what's not a good quarterback, and it's a good quarterback there. Believe me, Andrew Luck is the man. This guy's gonna bomb it. Bill O'Brien and his garbage play calling me to take that. How can you make noise for this? Your team is shit. The Texans better just keep this close for people. Deshaun needs to score a touchdown. He needs to score a touchdown. He needs his touchdown like now. Game is over if you don't score.
The first half ended. They were looking at his right shoulder. Bill O'Brien just told me Hopkins.
Okay, let's see what you got, Deshaun. Are you going to try to make this a game with Andrew Austin Locke, who's as calm as can be in the fourth quarter? That's a badass kid win. How many quarterbacks do you know have their own book club? When's the last time I've read a book? Oops, don't tell me that, Drew. Don't try to get me into his book club.
What if it's talking about the
psychology? Bam! Knock that bitch down! Yeah, that's football. Let's go. See,
you should be more polite.
No, this is Mayans guy. They play till the end of the whistle. You see, this stupid ass coach is not doing these kind of plays until the second half.
He's got to take advantage of it. It's the second time we've seen it today. Both of them good for big gains for him, and then he can take his shots. Look, he's been down there. Now they just got to take one possession, get it out of his hands.
Just continue to wind down clock, and then the Colts can put together their best plays. Okay, 46 rushing yards for Houston. Noting this gematria. Game at Houston, Texas. That's your gematria here. I see with the graphics. Just documenting that. No, third down offense wins titles. 6 for 6 for Indy in 66 seasons. His title in gematria that equals in gematria at the practice. Real Jews will get mad at me if I say gematria. They'll call me a schmuck. It's gematria.
They're gonna call you a penis.
Is that what a schmuck is? If that schmuck was a person that had no brain. Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was just translated that has no brain. That's what schmuck means.
Penis.
That's what schmuck is. I didn't realize that. Eat garbage! Deshaun Watson ain't nothing, man! What's going on? This is too easy.
Yeah, Yiddish for penis. Old Polish for grass snake.
Okay, that's good.
Not
That's good.
German schmuck. Apparently German schmuck is jewelry.
Julie, hi.
Daniel punting again.
What happened to Shane Leckler?
Rodgers will ball for 7. He'll be down around the 11-yard line.
Okay, the Texans fan that's been trolling my work all season. I wonder where he's at.
I'm dead. If you're like me,
His team is out of the postseason. I thought the Colts were not going to make the playoffs. What's going on? Are they confused? What? We were number 2 in the AFC. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What just hit us the last second?
I'm confused.
What? You mean that's a real team? What? Oh, shit.
Luck never thinks too far ahead.
We encountered the most dangerous team. First round, not even the divisional round. Oh. No! Duh! That's a Texan season right there. Duh! Couldn't get a chance to pounce on a first-year coach.
It's a squirrel.
You are a rookie, Bill O'Brien. This is a winner. This is a guy that's won a Super Bowl.
It's
What's
a
the squirrel
squirrel.
doing there? What kind of commercial?
It's a squirrel. There's a car crash.
Huh? Okay, Geico, that explains everything. Well, this is a really boring game. Let's just really see how embarrassed the Texan fans and all the people who had the Texans winning are. Because already the trolls are pretty angry that they won today. They were really looking forward to the last 9 weeks, and they're really looking forward to seeing the Colts lose today. But oops, they didn't take the quarterback from Stanford, right? They didn't take that guy. They didn't take that. How can you forget about the way this guy plays? Okay, I don't care how much I jack off the luck. I mean, look at the way he's playing right now. You tell me he's been playing better than Drew Brees because Drew Brees got some calls against the Saints, I feel. Or against the Steelers, I should say. Against the Steelers, he got some calls. But at the end of the day, I think Andrew Luck's playing much better right now than Drew Brees.
Each unit has a victory over the other.
The Captain Andrew Luck Twitter is anonymous, but I like reading from it. It's just like Civil War.
Captain Andrew Luck.
Captain Andrew Luck. Look at all these haters. Some people really bet on Houston, and I feel bad for you, okay?
Y'all stupid.
I'm trying to help you out.
So it starts this second half. Their first possession on the ground at all of this ahead to the 15. So it's a nod to that fantastic.
I wonder what the win probability is this game after this drop. Now I can bring. Wow, I mean,
With the rookies on that offensive line. And only 18 sacks.
Amazing. Colt Stampede.
You like the graphics?
I do. It's pretty good. 23 pass plays. Super Bowl on 2-3. I'm just documenting this for you. What I see on the screen. And Texas have to find a way to stay in this game, but I like how Marlon Mack is holding on to the football. So well done for Marlon Mack. He not turn over the ball here, just shaking off that interception. He's moving on to the next play. I really like the job well done.
This is the down right here, Rick. Third down, early in the second half, you've got to get off the field if you're Texas. Reed's out. And he's got about 350 at the open late game, too. My goodness. Luck coming in third down, 5 of 5 with 5 first downs. Here he's facing a 3rd and 6. And stay that way.
Oh, look at this. They're going for the first down. Oh, yeah. Look at this guy go.
And so finally, Romeo Cornell says, you know what? I'm going to bring pressure. I'm not going to get there because Rod's coming. And so he brings Jack Cunningham. Merciless comes off the edge. There's nobody there to get Andrew Luck. And Andrew Luck scrambles for a first down. So the adjustment has been made by Cornell. We're going to bring pressure.
Hey, Andrew Luck's going to win in the year that no one thinks he's going to win, but then some bettors will bet on him to win the next couple of years.
First down, almost able to get free. That was wrapped up in timeout. Frank Reich, first year of head coach, spent 2 years as Phillies offensive coordinator, of course. Won the Super Bowl, helped Gruden Wentz, and then was able to
Really
holes in that
easy game to watch here.
Job after Josh McDaniels backs out. And
Real easy game to watch.
Romeo Cornell. And the great defensive minds generationally in the NFL. Second is orbit motion for Rodgers on second and 7. One team trying to look down.
They were going for the receivers. One of them were still up. They would have got an interception. More Luck. Andrew Luck's taking his shots. Rest in T.Y. Hilton. That's a bad ball.
Step up as finally comes in behind. One-on-one out there. And, you know, he's fighting. He's going to get a good rush. But Gonzalez will be able to put him around and allowing him to step up. And this is the game. They're 7 for 7 on third down. They talk about situational football. Right for the Colts. We've done well with that.
Okay, a little drop there. If you got to keep this close or whatnot, then, whatever, make this a little fun to watch, I guess. They're really bored us right now. And Deshaun has not scored a touchdown yet. Yeah, Colts had the most drops in the NFL, I think, at some point this year.
Take away that space.
Luck could have had even more yards.
As he skies this one, a flag is going to rain in at midfield. Should be holding here.
What a fucking game today.
Good again. Holding. Take it to your 39. I know, good. Use the ball. First down. I'm out. What is the answer?
Billy Vittlebush, you're doing a great job. You go, Billy. Eat that pussy's already saying 35-0 Bears. He's such a good troll, I think. I like Eat That Pussy so much.
What is he trolls?
He triggers his own fan base. He just says shit for the hell of it.
This team is fucking shit.
I saw it come. They were out there. Eat That Pussy.
Super Bowl. It is Atlanta, Georgia. That equals 131.
I've got something else to show you too. That Andrew Luck was fielded before this game, where he told Matt Hasselbeck on ESPN that the Colts could do something really special this year. So I'd like to show you this video that I had, what Andrew Luck said, because his locker room is really feeling it right now, and I think you'll see it in that way. I think you'll see just how magnificent this ride is going to be for the Colts. Using elite gematria, numerology, and astrology, this is unprecedented. What the array of knowledge is really faring so far with a team that's looking like it could go on a run. After starting 1-5 and just sticking with the team before the season like that. Like, I feel like this is something very special that we can take part of. Peyton Manning won the Super Bowl at 30 years of age, I believe, and Andrew Luck is 29 years of age, so somewhat close. The amount of time in their lives when they won their first Super Bowl title, 2 years in between each two. Hard to tell what his priorities are exactly. Andrew Luck's priorities and how much longer he's going to play football, but I think he should probably definitely play another Super Bowl.
He is the nominee
Most
for
definitely.
the NFL Man of the Year award that recognizes NFL players who make significant impact on the game and in their community.
So it's pretty easy to just say the Patriots can win the AFC, but this is a legit team that you're seeing right now.
Learn all about the nominees, NFL.com/Man of the Year. First, incredible stories when you go there to see the Wilson NFL Man of the Year award nominees. Wilson, the 6 for the moment, and then throws incomplete. I'm just amazed, guys. Everyone talks about this Tampa 2 defense, and this defense is old. It's antiquated. This defense had 6 Super Bowls on its resume, 4 with the Steelers, 1 with the Bucs, and 1 with the Colts. It's a system that's not complicated. It's built on effort, zone defense, and Matt Eberflus and the Colts, they play 75% zone, and they have shut the Texans out today. One of the reasons why Eberflus is one of the hot names among the head coaching candidates. So he's another guy who is going to
It's embarrassing.
That's a loss of 3 as Torrey comes up with the tackle. And that's the other thing, they run. This is Desir on Hopkins. That was really catching any work for it there early on Desir. But Desir's challenging him, making it not having to be on the same page with Watson, which they did all year. He's just playing this little catch technique. He's got long arms. He's not allowing Hopkins to use his length and his leverage to get separation. He's covered him 22 times. Hopkins has 2 catches on 4 targets, only 16 turnovers. 12 shut down Melo, who couldn't get it.
Best defense in the AFC.
But that's the thing. It's 30-12.
Best defense in the AFC. I mean it. Yeah, your team is garbage. The fans agree with you guys. Go for it. Or you're playing the ball. I know they're not going to give you a refund. Bob McNair in his grave's going to tell you they're going to suck it. 1-0 now.
Down at the 22. Another 3 and out for the Texans for 3rd of the afternoon. The Wolverines offense to a shutout.
Dedication. Attention to detail.
George H.W. Bush.
And going above and beyond.
I mean,
That's what it takes.
George Bush's death is connected with the Colts winning the Super Bowl because Andrew Luck is a
Mike Pence.
Houston native at all. George H.W. Bush, I'm sort of hard to tell what life events of this presidency had to do with right now, but the 41 being the 41st president and Andrew Luck being from Houston, I mean, that's the real connection to be made from it. So maybe the interpretation is off again for this guy, but I can show him exactly how this tied into the Houston native Luck. Houston Texans, man, I mean, I don't know if they have what it takes to win. One last French fry.
Okay, State Farm. Let's just say hypothetically, someone used Aaron's basketball person to accidentally put a towel on fire in the towel. Weren't you just in the bathroom?
Yeah, you know what? This game is fucking over because they're trash. Like, they usually take a
How's that
hit
work?
salt
Make it go away. It smells like it burns something. We should definitely investigate it.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
41.5 was the over-under.
I killed someone both looking
split-second decision. I can't get past this. Could cost him his life. I got you killed it.
Oh yeah, they can. There's a possible way to clear it up in other names So like if the San Diego Chargers were to win this,
Don't you know all about Baker Mayfield, Saquon Barkley, the splash? You want to talk about the guy who maybe the most dominant young player in the NFL? With Nelson starting guard. Yeah, he's been incredible. You know, I had a rookie come in Zach Martin, and this is what he reminds me of. He's physical, and he's a mindset. He wants to finish to the echo of the whistle. That's nothing he's going against. As a rookie, make those type of plays, he brings in the whole offensive line. It's right behind him. Wow! Like a Preston. I'm going to penalty. If you think about these two rookies, what an incredible job they did in getting this jackpot. Quentin Nelson and Darius Leonard. Yesterday they got the news that they're all broke. Yeah,
I'll just finish whatever's left in this bottle. We've got some vodka in there. Incomplete. Incomplete.
Fix the system, man. Fix the system. Yeah. Between the fan vote, who it is, the players, obviously the all-pro is something that you look at and say, that's the best being judged on the way you want to see it judged on. What amazes me about Leonard, though, is not only is he a sideline player, 165 tackles, but it's 7 seconds. Yes. Yards for inside players to play like that and make those seconds. Not only 44 times coming after the quarterback came up with that number, looking at opponents after 2nd and 15. Next thing after one, and he escapes, tucks, runs, and gets it.
Nice run, Andrew. These wide receivers are open up the space.
Ability to escape the pocket by Andrew Luck. We've seen it over and over. Not only setting up and throwing it down the field, but doing it as a runner. You know, he sees it coming.
Okay. This video. Edit this quickly. It should say Texans. Okay, I'm just really blasted right now. I changed the title to Texans. Much better. There we go. This is all fixed right now. So it should say Colts-Texans second half. Hi, what kind of taco is this? That's a dirty taco. You don't tackle my quarterback like this. Fuck you guys.
Now the defense gets a stop. But where's the offense going? Where is the offense coming from? Down 21-0, your offense has to get a drive going. Somehow, someway, they're going to have to figure out somebody to make some plays besides Hopkins and Washington.
But just not happening.
Look up and look in the second half. 0 for 4 since halftime. Directional punt this time from Sanchez. Carter fields it to the sideline. 45-yard punt. USA get it in the NFL.
What a game. What a game. I'll try to help you out with Georgia's devotion stuff.
And there lots of family history when it comes to the service. That's Felix Vinatieri, Adam's great-great-grandfather, who was the bandmaster for Lieutenant Colonel George Armstrong Custer. That's my kicker. That's in Super Bowl 48, baby. You got that round drop there. 46-year-old Adam Vinatieri. We told you now the second oldest player.
I don't know about you Patriots people. I do not know about you Patriots people. This is not Alexa Smith. I mean, this is Angela Walker.
Right now. And DeAndre Hopkins going to move him around. We see him be the single receiver, put him inside the slot. It's a good game going. Allow him to do that, but you got to change momentum. You got to go up tempo. See Hopkins, number 2 receiver to the near side, pointing in the
What? Nice tackle.
That's exactly what what I do. Now you get the first down, go up tempo right away, change it up. What QT brings to you is knowing that Hopkins getting all that attention, he gets through there. It's a man-to-man, run around, so slow on the other side. Change it up. Hopkins seems like something bothering him a little bit. He's having a tough battle. Well, guess what? The other guys have to step up there and take advantage of it, just like they did. Hopkins only 24 yards from Steve here today.
What kind of catch was that?
It's giving the guys an extra weapon. Will Fuller got hurt. They traded for Demaryius Thomas. They need more weapons on this offense. And an offense with only one weapon at receiver and quarterback, this Colts defense is doing a good job of containing that. They're going to have to become more multiple on the Texas side. We just can't capitalize right now. Get a big play, then boom. Right read by Watson to throw it underneath the foreman. It's going to be a 70-yard run. Yeah, hey. Incomplete drop.
You're sitting back and coverage, you just wind the clock down.
As Darius Leonard put him down hard, Quincy Wilson was following in coverage, and that is the first down.
I know that quote.
Let's go. Get up, tempo. Keep going a little bit. Take the shot. Take advantage of it.
He's telling you how to coach, Bill O'Brien. Jason Witten is telling you that whole ass. What are you doing?
That's what we talked about. They're going to give you that underneath stuff. They're giving it to him now. Watson is hitting you.
It's under 18 seconds left in the fucking play clock. You see, this is why Bill O'Brien's a bum. Under 6 minutes left.
Trying to get Hopkins inside. He's going to run a little skate post. But look at this here, how he's just playing so tight with it. Good job of Watson reading it out, checking it down underneath. We talk about this here. The guy's been waived by 3 teams. He was a 4th-round pick on the Browns. He's balling today.
Watson is a choker. What kind of throw was that?
Griffin did a really good job working that route. You know, when he has the opportunity, he's going to take it down the field. He sees he's got Walker. Here's Griffin as the tight end. He's going to go up and then come back underneath it. And gets Walker turned completely at the top of that route. Watson did a good job of pointing. Now just lay it in there, baby. You look at it, you think they haven't had a ton of those opportunities. But, you know, you had Vincent earlier, and now you had Griffin. Missing those. We don't take advantage of it. Who's going to throw it down? Houston has missed on their last 5 for the Falcons. There's 35. He will get it now a little more. As a flag is down, we'll check out that back at the 40-yard line. For now, it's an 8.
They called another hold.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bill.
Hold it. Offense for 66. And the
Referee for the Patriot game will be interested to know.
It's staying down. But the Colts are bringing a little pressure off the edge. Yeah, anytime you do that. Well, what happens was when they disconnect, you got to get out of it. Yeah, you got to. Take an injury timeout as they look at Mike Mitchell.
How old Mike Mitchell be? Boy, this game may end another shutout for Houston. What if that happens? Yeah, best team in years, and they completely fold under the bright lights because they don't.
Big bright lights.
They don't get a Marvin Lewis coach team. They don't get these guys because they even beat them with T.J. Yates.
For Marvin Lewis.
Yeah, I mean, he's just like, okay, I've had 16 years and like $2 to $3 million per year, whatever he's getting paid. It's like he had a great sweetheart deal with the owner, Mike Brown.
Why are those teams from the NFC or the AFC North just so bland? I hate to say it, but they're just so bland teams out there.
Bland, they play, cold weather, smash mouth football from time to time. They play
They're very
for field
bland.
position and whatnot.
I'm bored by all of
Playing
their
for
teams.
running, but playing for the running game and field position and all. And
They are boring teams.
I don't mind defensive football, but
They're boring on both sides of the ball.
I don't mind cold weather field position football at all. I don't mind that style. I don't have to see a game. Well, obviously, if you see two really bad quarterbacks, and that's a whole other thing where it's legitimately. The Bills and the Jaguars last year had two bad quarterbacks, but they had two better quarterbacks, and you don't mind a defensive game, but they're just really sloppy. Tyrod Taylor and Blake Bortles.
That's what I'm pointing out about it when it's just a bad game in general.
Yeah, even one commentator says it's time to ban the Houston Texans from the playoffs. See, I'm not the only one who said that. Yay, let's give you a pat in the back. You won a banner. Congrats. You won the division. Congrats. Let's clap, clap, clap for the Houston Texans banner. Yeah, you won the division. Give you a pat on the back. Yay. I would ban these shirts for my team if I was a coach. I'm a baller. I only take one prize. That's a Lombardi. Lombardi or L. Here we go on a sack. Oh, yeah. Get down, bitches.
They have seen too much of that this year. Watson taking hits and going down. Well, it's just a blitz for Kenny Moore coming off the edge. And Deshaun didn't really see it. He thought it picked up. Turned his back on it. That was a costly sack there because really that was 4 down territory. If you're trying to get half of it back,
Indianapolis Colts are going to go out there and ball some more.
Fifth time the Texans face 3rd and 10 or longer and 0 for 5.
Embarrassing, Houston, embarrassing. Embarrassing. Look at him. He's shaking off. He may have a chance to play next week. He's a Steeler. He's made a Steeler. Is he? Let's go. How much steel do you have?
Mitchell's a guy who's really been a mentor to this young secondary all year. Quincy Wilson has been very open discussing the credit he gives them. And Chris Fowler, the GM, signed him with that intention of serving as a veteran leader and coaching up this defense. The right now's got that shutout against Houston. 21-0 here in this AFC wild card game. See the Chiefs.
Okay, that's cheap yardage. That's a good play call. That's a screen there. I like the Chester Rogers overcoming that drop there to start off the third quarter. Well, to keep on throwing to him.
Let them be the judge of how we turn out. I tell you what, I like our chances. And you know that. Hey, I do have a touchdown reception in my career, by the way, just so you know. There may be a little bit of a gap in differential between the two of you. 2nd and 4.
Ooh! Mark attack! Mark attack! Keep it rolling. Oh yeah, that's a real Mac attack.
Watch Nelson, though. He comes down the down block. He secures it.
That's what you need in January.
And knocks the defensive lineman into the other gap. Guess what? He'll open up a huge lane for your running back, and then he gets to the second level. Nelson just
Mac attack and title both equal 21 gematria.
His first 2 seconds of the play, it's incredible to watch. And if I'm the coach right now, that's just one call. This is an attitude call right now.
That's what they need. Run the ball. He still owns that stadium.
This offensive line for Indianapolis has made such a difference in every way. Oh, it's just
in every different way.
That was a priority for them all season. They used the first 2 rounds. They went and got Braden Smith as the right tackle. Initially, they drafted him to be a guard. He's done a really good job going in there and playing well. Of course, Ray Nelson, what he's done. And then the play action and the quick throws. Just another one. Andrew missed that throw, but you can see what he's doing. Andrew Watt today, 28 dropbacks, no sacks. Wilkins goes ahead for 3.
Under 3 minutes left.
Because he came in here and he remade this team. A physical football team. We're going to build this
So you're
team.
going neck beard too? Everybody's going neck beard. Adam Vinatieri, Frank Rice, Andrew Watt. Come on! Blow out the neck beard.
Neck beard 30 yards derogatory. Time to play out here.
Andrew Watt takes it as a compliment. He likes his neck beard.
In the Terry time. What do you think I'm going to win my spread at -4.5?
Oh, yeah. That was bumping.
If it was plus 135 or something, plus 145.
Yeah, the thing about Chris Ballard, too, is not just what he did with the draft, but when that happened with Josh McDaniels, he came out in the press conference and said, hey, we're not phased by it. And then when the team started 1-5, he sent a text out to the entire organization, don't panic. It's going to work out, boys.
He told him was. I texted that message out, told him was. It's fun this week. Like, what is it? Via video. I communicated. That may be right around the 12
You
level.
produced a message in the form of a visual video with audio.
And there are the Chiefs, of course, Patrick Mahomes expected
He was very relative.
50 passing touchdowns, the combination of Kelsey and Tyreek. They'll offer up this on the Chiefs. We take a peek at
The Chiefs can lose 4 to last 7.
pressure football.
After they lose to what?
I want to, but I just don't trust them enough. And look, though, I'll say this about the Chiefs. They're not afraid to win 50-49 if they have to do it. I'll give you that.
Because Rock equals 47.
That's the initial charge there. Of course, there is the history with Andrew Luck, the 2013 comeback in a wild card against the Chiefs. They trailed 28 points in the third quarter, and then here came.
And then the Chiefs will probably beat the Colts in some year.
5 yards out, then late in the fourth quarter, hitting T.Y. Hilton for the 64-yard touchdown. The miraculous comeback as the Colts win that 45-44. Wait, I'll give you another little bit of history. Yeah, please. I want to test you that for touchdown. No jeopardy here in the middle of the floor.
Houston's a joke. A really big joke.
Who's he? What do you think? Well, you got the ring on the Kansas City Chiefs. That's the one history. Larry Johnson, that physical running game. 4-0, I believe. The Chiefs. I saw you rocking it.
Yeah, Reed's record with Kansas City will be 1-5.
Speaking of magic test, Houston Texans offense is a little test match. Let's see if they can get some here. Around in the hands of the
Joker!
but he couldn't hold on for the interception.
So Reed's playoff record is going to be 1-5 with the loss to Luck in the year of the Super Bowl at Atlanta. And, Colts equaling 15 in gematria. As I mentioned, my divisional playoff video before the wild card game. I mean, Columbus is the MVP, I guess. Even though it'll probably be Drew Brees. That's the preview for the game for next week. Watson is playing like a scrub.
I think the answer is now get back to their crossing routes. So, of course, these guys, they're going to spot drop, get deep, and then they're going to try to rally inside and use your speed. Hopkins is off right now. He's had an incredible season, what he was able to do with 115 catches. But today's not the day. So these other guys got to step up and fill in. Looks like he's banged up a little bit on the outside. Well, the problem is, where are the other guys? Bill Fuller's hurt. Demaryius Thomas is hurt. Who are the other guys that are going to step up?
Stop!
This is third and
another 4th down. They'll probably go for this. They're a bunch of if they have any spine.
Player named Muhammad on their team.
Well, here's the thing I say. You go for it, you don't get paid for it.
Yeah, Mohammed.
They're getting all the deities.
With an entire quarter to play. That's why I was being a little hesitant. I like being aggressive, but I was still being a little
They
hesitant.
got the right stat.
This guy's a bench. He's going for a 4th down.
So here they are.
33rd yard line.
33-yard line. This is what he needs Hopkins up top. Just hasn't looked like his own first self today. 43, and he gets it complete.
Yay, you got a 1st down. You did it. You made a play.
You have to get your tempo going right now. Don't like the holding up by Watson and O'Brien. They have to have a little bit more sense of urgency here as we get into this first quarter. I like the call up by Bill O'Brien. That moment to be able to go for it on the 4th down, knowing where his football team's at.
I give the Texans 2 drives, and if they don't score on them, then they're losing. At best.
Yeah, they need to score a touchdown to really stay in this thing.
If they, let's say, fuck up this drive and have to punt the ball away, they can still be in it, but they have to stop the Colts right away. They couldn't give much time. They'd have to give themselves 8 minutes.
Yeah, 21 points at the end of the 3rd quarter with a 3-life path. Andrew Luck in a 3-year 2019. 2019 is 12. 1 plus 2 is 3. We have September 12th of 1989. 1989 as of 27. That breaks down to 9. And then we have 9 and 3 and 9 at 21. Andrew Luck is a 3-life path. So I like how the score is at the end of the 3rd quarter. Just my observations. And yeah, the Texans are done. Go home, bitches. You guys are a fake rival. It is what it is. That's all I can say. So no need to get all butthurt with me, Texan fans. Don't take it all personal now. Just we all know Andrew Luck's better. You may have been retarded if you thought Deshaun Watson was better. I mean, I stand by that comment that I made in the video. Obviously, I'll pay more respect to Patrick Mahomes. That should be a much closer game next week. That should be a real playoff game. But a good warm-up they had tonight against the fake rival. And, let's see what Andy Reid has in store for next week in terms of his play calls and his clock management. Because obviously – he gives Chiefs fans heart attacks with this clock management. They cannot get around that. We have to find out Mahomes is the next Alvin McNabb or not.
Mahomes?
Yeah, Mahomes. I'm starting to call him Mahomes right now. It's about time, at least before playoff time, start calling him by his right pronunciation.
Mahomes.
Fuck division titles. Fuck this.
Cowboy hat.
Patriot fans.
Cowboy hat.
Patriot fans are wetting the bed right now. They know how to face this team right now, do they? You guys are on red alert, New England. They are coming for you guys. You did not want to see this event today. The most dangerous team in the AFC is the Colts. All right. You know what? Let's just chillax for this quarter. Just it's the garbage Texans. So let me save the energy for this Seattle Real Chicken Hawks.
Territory. You think this is the possession they got to score on this drive right here and have a chance to stay in this game?
They're not even going no huddle. 16 seconds in the play clock. He just bitch slapped Colts allow everything underneath, this is a very disciplined defense. They're going to run the clock down here.
And this is the formula. It's in the last two plays. On the zone read, and it comes out with the play action off of it. He escapes, gathers himself, and gets Hopkins on a deep over. And Hopkins has a good feel for watching. You see him go on the crosser and then fighting. He looks around, find the soft spot, find the zone, find the open area.
Run that clock down. They're not getting that ball snapped at 25 seconds. Indianapolis run that clock down.
In terms of franchise history, that the Texans have a 1-54 record when trailing by 21 or more points. That includes the playoffs. Got to go back to that one win being 2013 against the Chargers.
Of course it was the Chargers. Of course it was the Super Chokers. It would be anyone else.
21 points.
I think that was a Monday Night Football game. Yeah, it was. It was another San Diego collapse on Monday Night Football.
Who is it to?
The Texans. I remember the Chargers choking one time against the Chiefs, and they choked against the Cardinals on Monday Night Football. I wonder who else they
Wasn't the Monday Night Football one on our freshman year?
Yeah, the Cardinals Chargers was our freshman year, and the Texans and the Chargers. And no one was.
That's what my friend was still a Chargers fan.
And we felt that way just before halftime.
They said, "Fuck you, Spanos."
Yeah, that's play here of this drive. And the first down at the 22.
Man, they're really slow and lethargic out there. I mean, it's really boring right now. Just Colts going to allow everything underneath. They're not going to play and prevent, but they're going to allow everything short of the stick.
Yeah, give Miller credit. Just taking it, dumping it down.
They're still slow. I mean, this is not even snapped at. Okay, they finally snapped at 20 seconds. Barely gets a first down, though. It's more clock is one and done.
We'll give them a first down.
Honestly, they should just focus on stopping it and down.
Yeah.
They should just give a crap about it.
Yeah, Jason Witten is saying, hurry up. That's what everyone is saying.
Just waste clock.
Takes them this long to score touchdowns. Hey, that's because that's maybe not the best of both worlds, but that is good for you that they took a lot of time off the clock.
He doesn't know when to snap the clock.
Down to 11.
That's 6 yards there for Outfield Blue. And he looks on. When that clock counts down, and he can get a date with Patrick Mahomes.
It's going to beat him.
We can take this down, not so happy, but we got all week to talk about that. I do pose that question about the Kansas City defense to you. Wonder if they pose that question to themselves. Watson is hit on his last 7. How does he offer on 2nd and 4?
Third down and 4.
Who's covered by Anthony Walker. And the Colts are not just going to give the touchdown up easy. That's 2 plays in a row. They brought the nickel back off of the wide side of the field. They're bringing 5 right now, trying to make Deshaun Watson feel like he has pressure, and they're still zoning up behind him. So he's got to decipher a read, man, from zone, and get the ball and deliver to the wide receiver. You talk about utilizing the clock. This is the 16th play coming up of a 6-minute drive. When you need urgency, maybe the score. Desperately reaching for that pylon. Touchdown.
Yay, you scored! Let's all hand it to the whole city of Houston. You did it! You did it! Good job, boys. You finally scored.
Did he fumble it? Once the ball is starting to run loose, it's a touchdown on the field, or maybe something you touch back. That ball is loose.
He fumbled it. What? Don't! They're the Homer Simpson team right now. Don't! Wow! Oh, wait.
All scoring plays are reviewed.
It's great. The first even speck of light on that plane. But he's got to have control of it. He does. Rolling on the field as a touchdown.
He didn't drop it, though. He fumbled it for a touchback.
Now you pick for 6.
I know there could be a chance that they could uphold the play, but I hope they still make the right call on the field.
You just know it'll luckily be minute to the long run.
Oh, yeah. I mean, what odds did you get? 4.5.
Oh, let me check. Plus 4.5. Plus 170.
Ah, cool. Oh, I thought it'd be higher. I was like curious, but that's still really damn good. No, plus 170. Let's see, who was it? Was it Suzanne or Lisa? Whoever. It was like, oh, Adam Vinatieri kicked the game-winning field goal at Houston.
Suzanne.
Okay,
Susie.
Okay, she has ideas, but it didn't really work out this way tonight. Although I can see Adam Vinatieri doing something like that in possibly the Super Bowl, but maybe not over the next couple of weeks. So, yeah, it's up to you if you want to believe in the comeback king or not. I mean, feel free to have your own opinion. Like, I'll power to you, but I think you can be potentially surprised. And what reality check? Okay. Texas.
Tony is not playing outside.
That is a plane or it's a
Easy to
helicopter or whatnot.
I would be bombed by the Germans.
Yeah, I mean, it's I'm not being bombed by the Germans. I hope not.
I would be bombed by the Mexicans.
I mean, that was a serious blitzkrieg by a coach named Reich. I mean, Frank Reich. And Chris Bauer, to me, looks like he may be not to, like the general manager. Like, what is up with that?
All right, I just need the Kings.
Although Mercedes-Benz is a German car company, so Frank Reich is Germany.
Just break the first instance of the plane.
It is. They may uphold that, maybe. Okay, I figured they would to keep it close. I don't care. You guys did it. You guys did it. You guys good. You guys did it. You guys are on the scoreboard. That was really swell to see here. These clowns painting their Texan red and Texan blue, baby blue. Old baby blue. Okay, Watson's 9 completions and 12 attempts. And he goes up against Luck. And Luck is born on September 12th. So interesting numerology synced up by the numbers is what we see through this league, which is completely synchronated by numerology.
Comes up big right here. Desperate times here in the fourth quarter. 21-7 now. We've been waiting on someone beside DeAndre Hopkins to step up. QT has done that. Playing really well. Been targeted 12 times, 10 catches, 96 yards. Keep QT.
What's going on? It's been okay. It's all back right now to be good, but it's worked really well throughout the whole course of the game.
The Colts have been able to get this winning game going because of the linemen up front. Hey, Matt Stone's got 100 yards rushing. It's the first time the Houston Texans give that up. Hold the tackle. Braden Smith coming across. Nelson on the down block, creating space for him to run in. Get on the perimeter, making the secondary guy tremendous. What Matt's done. Matt's allowed all the big play actions on the back end. Look, this Houston deep defense, they're going to come after him here. Look, he's been strong for football right now.
Another completion.
That time. That's a 4-yard catch. Remember, Inman had the touchdown that made it 21-0. That was with 6:24 before the half. You know, Frank Reich told us going into this game, says we got to outrush.
3 punts, but now keeps us full.
Right now, they're doing a pretty good job of it. 143 rushing yards compared to Houston 72. He felt like that was a formula. Showing up. Marlon Mack sitting at 98 yards. Texans and the Colts are probably going to give it up a 3-yard rush this year. Look, if you think you can get a stop right here, we're going to touch the ball game. Because I'm telling you,
I know the clock trying to pick up a first down.
go against these type of games that can play big in the big moments. It's the shot watch. You hear the fans right now. We're coming alive. We're not having ourselves a football game. And if you're right now, the DBs are going to not guilty. Bringing pressure up the middle, making Andrew Luck move his people from the football. I'm not going to allow this guy to sit back there in the pocket. Here they go. 3rd down and 5. Look with time.
Oh, yeah. He owns that stadium again. Oh, yeah.
Absolutely clutch for 20 yards.
I have Cowboys.
Yeah, that's catch.
At the end of it,
Yeah, both in.
getting separation on Jackson.
He owns Houston, man. He got, of course, he's going to TY.
Just able to get it in.
That was the biggest 3rd down conversion of the game. Number 1 3rd down offense, and Kansas City has the number 2 3rd down offense.
Hey, Tess, check out how T.Y. Hilton arrived here at the stadium this afternoon in a clown mask. It goes back to earlier in the week. He was asked about his success here at NRG Stadium. He said, it's like a second home to me. Well, Texas corner Jonathan Joseph didn't like that remark. Said,
Here we go.
For clowns, I asked T.Y. what was the message?
We got to dominate here. We got to, continue to wind the clock here and just pick up yards, screen passes, run. Andrew Luck's going to call the play at the line of scrimmage. It's going to go whatever way he sees it coming. Here you go, Captain Luck. These guys didn't even know where the ball was.
Getting their hands up, knowing that ball's going to come out quick. Cunningham just looked right inside with that blitz. Probably couldn't find it in the air, but bringing that pressure. We haven't seen it much today. We're got to get them free. Bringing another 3rd down. And T.Y. Hilton,
Why is that guy wearing a Dick Quest jersey?
You better show up and deliver. He has today. The roll on the 3rd down. His home fans have been so patient all day, looking for a stop here. One getting after it, one escaping, Penny pursuing, flag is down, most likely holding. As Luck goes out for 3 yards there on the restored 8.
They call hold on the Colts.
Holding. I'll pick up a 56. Hold the drive. Hold the drive. Okay. Yeah, and when this defense needs to play, let's take a look at J.J. Watt coming up here. They're going to bring pressure. He puts one arm on the 2. He's trying to turn the corner. Just the effort. McKinney, Watt, they needed a stop. They had to get Andrew Luck off the spot. They did a nice job.
Well,
now
the Colts have their best plays with under 8 minutes left on defense.
Sanchez on the punt. He was 3rd in net punting this season in the NFL.
We go for
Look at the chance for did Sanchez get up in. As it bounces inside the 10 and then floats out. So now the state.
That's a lot of yards to try to get. That's a lot of yards. Hell yeah. Andrew Luck had the Colts all the way. 41 passes for Deshaun Watson today in action. 41 passes for Watson. Going up against.
Chance if he gets a touchdown.
He may get a
4
touchdown.
minutes, within 4 minutes. So.
Well, within 4 minutes,
Yeah.
everything's going to be underneath. So that's what's most likely going to happen is he's going to pick up a bunch of yardage. He'll be in maybe Indianapolis territory. But then they're forcing these guys to fourth down too much today. So, I mean, the Colts are not allowing any cheap scores. I mean, it could have been 21-14 if they decided to go really cheap with the coverage. But they're still playing the same kind of defense they've been playing all game long. And that's really how the end of the game is. It's a bunch of shit for a Houston fan. They're down by 15 points in the fourth quarter.
I don't think the NFL likes them.
Yeah, ESPN doesn't talk about them. There's only one time I remember them talking about Houston all year long. It's like they never talked about them much.
They're talking about the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah, they talk about LeBron, the Cowboys, and Golden State, and all, and Mahomes, and the Rams, and all, and the Saints, and exclusively the Dallas Cowboys.
Counted up, you and your Dallas Cowboys.
The Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys, I enjoy the company. They make the NFL. T.Y. clowns Texans on opening drive. They do hate the Texans. There was a title on NFL's own video. He clowns the Texans. Wow, the NFL really hates the Texans. He clowns them. He could just say T.Y. burns them or he destroys them, but no,
or makes them look silly.
They clown them. You're a clown franchise. They drafted Clowney, right? NFL, right? This is funny. You cannot make this stuff up for these titles. Hey, I just saw highlights on NFL, and I just saw that as your title. I like my ass off.
Sports Center calling college basketball on ESPN. So available always on ESPN app.
Alrighty, here we just have to shut these guys down.
The Texans trailing by 14. Stays alive, gets a pump, and goes ahead for a first down. Power out Watson. Here he comes, man. You forgot about all that other stuff. You just said, all right, your possession, down 14. Hunt's coming free, run the edge. Steps up. You forget about the speed he has. He'll get the first down right after he kicks off running. And this on the comeback with an ACL. And then a puncture one. And it gets it complete to QT. And all of a sudden,
Start the wind down clock. Andrew Luck will pick up a couple first downs to end the game. This may end up like the first matchup at Houston.
To give up these underneath throws, as long as they don't give up anything big over the top, I think Eberflus feel like they're fine. That's the defensive coordinator who reportedly will be meeting with the Cleveland Browns to discuss their head coaching vacancy. Pressure off the edge. Watson threw it to the inside, looking to check down for Lamar Miller. So we've been talking about the cover two all day. Here's what it is. It's two safeties deep. They're going to drop. You can't give up the big plays, and you have 5 zone droppers.
Not much deep plays.
Now you want the ball is supposed to be thrown underneath, and now you have everybody rallying to the tackle. That's what the cover two does. It takes the big play away deep, has 7 sets of eyes looking at the ball carrier. They're going to force the ball underneath, and when it's thrown,
very effective zone defense. They attack the zone well. They read the wide receiver. They break in if the wide receiver starts to break in on and out.
Slipped down and it's incomplete as the ball was thrown low into the inside. Jabal Sheard was coming after Watson at the end of it. This is the end of
Jabal Sheard, a Super Bowl winner of the New England Patriots. Yeah, I saw the dirt come up.
I'm like you guys. I am amazed at what Watson can do.
Yeah.
But isn't it amazing? Playoff football, throwing the football and delivering it from the pocket. We've seen him miss a couple of throws where he's bounced it, he's overthrown it. You still have to play quarterback from the pocket in this league. And right now, Watson is struggling until they do that. Is this a spot where he can overcome it? 3rd down and 10 for the Texans. Watson, pressure, underneath, Miller, trying to reverse course.
Let's see if they can survive.
After 6 yards there.
That's what's got to him.
4th down now for Bill O'Brien and the Texans. Well, so when they are playing that cover 2, from an offensive standpoint, there's areas to attack. You know where the holes are and what you're doing. And that's why it's so critical right now on this 4th down to attack it. Hopkins to the near side, stepped in front of QT on 4th and 4. Watson has to have it. And again with his legs, gets and more. Still on the go and finally tracked down at the 36-yard line. 21-yard.
This might be under 5 minutes.
Watson. Well, he had crossing out for the cross. And he just finds it. He said he likes to step up in the peak. And he has that little fake. And Leonard wants to come off. He sees him running, but he has that little fake when he does it. And it just buys him an extra step. And he has the speed to take a 12-yard gain and turn it into 20, 25-yard gains in a hurry. Clock coming up on 5.5 minutes to play. Goes to the inside. And Miller will have another first down. So one of the things that happens with that
After post 5 minutes.
What you're seeing, Miller, who's traditionally used as a 1st and 2nd running back, doing a good job with his run after catch.
36 attempts.
76 yards rushing for Deshaun Watson today. That's twice the Colts in his tackles in the zone defense. Pressure, they pick it up.
Ow!
Hassan Ridgeway. Stewart and Ridgeway collapsing on Watson. 3rd sack of the afternoon for the Colts. Yeah, they're going to bring more off the edge up top. And then they're getting across late, collapsing. And then he has to step up. And what he's doing when he's bringing pressure is he's bringing that backside defensive tackle, looping him back around, knowing that Watson's going to run. Pressure off the edge. Watson on 2nd and 10. Drives the ball short.
Yeah, incomplete.
That's the point we're talking about. You have to stand up and deliver the football in the pocket with accuracy and timing. There are holes in this zone. Deshaun Watson has got to make this throw. That'll be the next step in the maturation with him. We know he's a phenomenal athlete, but in crunch time, in playoff football, when it's win or go home, you got to make that throw. Well, there's a soft spot right in there behind the linebackers and before the safety. 15 yards right on the hatch. You know, those quarterbacks can throw that with their eyes closed. Yeah. Today, he's having a difficult time with it. He's on the 3rd and 10. Again, corner pressure. Again, he steps up, and that was nearly picked off by Leonard as he stepped in front with those long arms. He's a 6'2" rookie linebacker, but he has the wingspan of somebody who's 6'10". Somewhere, the great Derek Brooks is saying, son, pick that, it's a touchdown and game over. I've seen him do it many times. When you're a weak side linebacker, he's dropping back, he's reading Watson's eyes, and there he is. He's just got to get a little bit more to catch that football. The Steelers had Jack Ham. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers had Derek Brooks. They have Darius Leonard, a guy they think can be in the same episode. So here is 4th down and 10. They need the Indy 14-yard line to keep it going. 4th and 10. Watson. Incomplete. Watson.
Yeah!
As Kenny Moore was behind the bar. And it's another turnover.
Over! Boom! Run the clock. Ready? Just keeping my fingers crossed here, seeing if the Texans are going to make this game closer, but they couldn't even do that. Shut down defense, really tight zone coverage. Really disciplined defense. Nothing deep has been allowed tonight. Everything was just underneath. That's what a really elite defense does. And what you've seen is some really effective zone concepts from San Francisco 49ers hard-hitting physical defense that they had with Jim Harbaugh, keeping everything underneath, being really solid tackling team. T.Y. clowns Texans on the opening drive. It's good that we know that the Texans are a clown franchise according to the NFL's own YouTube channel. Audio render error. What is this? Have to try this again.
It's with number 2 offense confirming it. Drives the ball right to the stick to make to T.Y. Hilton. On 3rd and 2. Rush extends and then goes right near the sideline.
What kind of ideas are you bringing up? No, I'm not bringing up fun ideas. I'll tell you.
Brings out the best in him. 38-yard reception. For 55 for Narge McKinney. In cover 2, he's got to get down the middle. That's a matchup. T.Y. Hilton against a 6'4", 200.
Come on, Tony. Now you want to have fun.
Number 2 offense confirming that. Drives the ball right to the stick to make to T.Y. Hilton.
3rd down offense to T.Y.
Rush extends and then goes right near the sideline. Something about this place brings out the best in him. 38-yard reception. For 55 for Narge McKinney. In cover 2, he's got to get down the middle. That's a matchup. T.Y. Hilton against a 6'4".
No, is it?
Balance gets knocked off. You see his finger there to Sean Watson.
He was bleeding.
Bleeding. Quickly went over to the bench. They were taking care of that. Trying to stop that bleeding. Find some pressure there.
Oh, yes. All the way. All the way.
Comeback stories, right? For so many stars in this game. You don't lose track of what Deshaun Watson went through this year.
That's to play the timeout game. So we just. Okay, we're 45 minutes before the game.
Dallas went on the plane the next week. They had to have a road trip to Jacksonville. They were concerned of whether or not he could get on a plane. So he goes and makes a 12-hour, 800-mile bus trip. He is tough. They're just any bus now. I think this was a luxury bus that he test. There's Matt. He goes straight ahead. With a 3rd and about 2.
3rd down and 2. Gotta pick up the 1st down here.
100-yard rusher against the Texans. Both these teams have been outstanding and not giving up. The big plays on the ground this year. 1 timeout remains. First time all year. Yep. Both teams have not allowed 100-yard rusher this year. Oh, if he's just defense, look, the Colts didn't even punt in the first half. Right? They had 4 possessions where they forced punts. They rallied up. Got stopped. Certainly none are bigger than this one right now. They're still down as
McIntyre.
We'll see where they mark him here. Marcellus and Reeder combined for the stop there. Yeah, I think he's got it, but it's pretty close. A little bit of a pushback. Yeah. And
This is my last timeout.
Their final timeout. What a year for Frank Reich, huh? What a great visit we had with him yesterday, talking about the buy-in, the way he wanted to really explain to this team that even at 1-5, you don't give up hope. You can make incremental gains, little by little. And that's what they did, and then came the win streak and the surge to the playoffs. You know, it's amazing. I was visiting with some coach staffers.
First down! First down! First down! First down! Yes!
You know, they talk about maybe we didn't get the initial guy we wanted, but we got the right guy. Yeah, no doubt about it. The right guy for this organization is Frank Reich. He's come in, and everybody's bought in. Everybody's drinking the Kool-Aid. Chris Ballard on down. And it's going to be fun to watch. I don't know what they're going to do if they're going to win this game next week against Kansas City, but it's going to be fun to watch them build this team from the ground up the way they started to do this year.
Does Booger know what that phrase even means?
A miracle
Don't
finish here.
know
with
if he
3
does.
We would see Indianapolis at Kansas City next Saturday at 4:35 Eastern. That would leave Baltimore or the Chargers
That may be
decide who
considered as an
plays
insult.
at New England
Right.
next Sunday at 1:05 Eastern.
Should be a lot of ballers back there.
Now, we've seen plenty of him today. 21 carries for 104 yards. He has been sensational down the stretch of the season. That's meant to continue to work out. And then we're going to wrap things up here and get ourselves a nice
Wind down the
dinner
clock.
and watch your former team, the Seahawks and the Cowboys, to see who advances there. I think Eagles and Bears is a fascinating matchup. But coming up later tonight, a few hours north of us, the Seahawks and Cowboys. It'll be their second playoff meeting all time. Dare I bring up the
Cowboys.
2006 wild card playoff in Romo with a snap and hold. I'm just doing my job with it. Stop with you. You have to watch the shot at the goal line. But this Cowboys team and what they've been able to do with that defense, those speedy linebackers and Zeke Elliott. You talk about 2 teams committed to running the ball. We'll see how it plays out tonight. 2nd and 7 for now.
Makata!
Spinning past midfield. What a day for Marlon Mack. 15 more yards.
And you know, with that run right there, I've been waiting all year to do it, but you know, former
London
Dallas
Powell.
David Gunn would say, turn out the lights. The party's over.
Party's over.
And the 6th seed is advancing.
Yeah.
10 out of the last 11. Incredible. AJ Watt was reaching for his wrist there.
And it was
Outstanding year and a comeback effort for last year's Walter Payton Man of the Year. 16 sacks, of course, 3-time NFL Defensive Player of the Year. Think of his elbow last week. Last couple of years been tough with injuries. Only played 8 total games. Had the neck surgery in 2016, then the broken leg last year.
And here's the thing I start to wonder about this Texas defense. You got veteran corners or old, the way the Colts have made it look today. You got Watson banged up. Merciless is a veteran player.
This game
So
was
what the
one-sided.
for this Houston Texas defense? We thought they were a win now team. Let's see where they go in the offseason.
When you think about the future of this team,
You guys are butchers. Marlon Bond. Doolin.
just running through.
Kneel the ball. Oh, yeah. That was just domination. Let's slap the Texans there. Hell yeah.
Came back and he
Just kneel the ball. Go for This game is over.
Some folks say less is more. No more.
I'll be here until
I knew
the very end. North Dakota State always wins the FCS in college football. It's not just the bowl series.
They're the Alabama. of the
One-sided,
FCS.
yeah. Let's see, how's my battery doing here? Oops. Okay, 98. Okay, well, I like how the Cowboys comes around that time of year because of the Texas native Andrew Luck and Oliver Luck going to now the law school in Texas. Interesting stuff. Yeah, that was bad play calling. Peyton didn't win a Super Bowl. They came and escaped those Peyton hating comments. The all-time leader in comebacks is Peyton Manning in the National Football League, who is better than Tom Brady. You put Peyton Manning and Bill Belichick together, that ends the discussion right there. Peyton Manning and his unlucky number 13, I'll break down during my edition of Super Bowl Media Week. I'll break down the game better than anyone else out there. I'll show you the template for what's going to be a very exciting Super Bowl. A huge favorite and a huge underdog. This is the year of the dog in 2018. That's when the NFL season started. So that should have been a clue right there that we're going to see some underdogs win this year. Did not apply to baseball. Well, the favorite won in baseball. We have to see which kind of teams win in baseball on dog years.
Dog eating?
No, not that. I think the Chinese, for the Chinese zodiac, but not for dog eating. You have to bring that up.
A team that was 1-5, saying stay the course, little games.
1 by 1.
Game, big wins. You know, just a hat tip to Frank, the job Dave and his staff have done. You know, after 1-5, that weighs in the locker room. Yeah. You know, it's tough to come to work when you're having that type of season. And he didn't allow that team to flinch. The staff didn't, and the players didn't. And they're as hot as anybody in the NFL right now.
They're lucky to play in such a underperforming division.
Everybody's going to try to find a hot guy.
The real AFC South champions.
And then there's that guy, Andrew Luck, who admits that he was in such a dark place a year ago right now. 616 days.
Luck continues his good story this
He
year.
doubted whether or not he would play the game at this level again, where his passion and love and joyfulness for the game was. He's a whole new man this year.
He's back. He's back.
Even with all expectations being a number 1 pick, taking over for Peyton Manning, he's kind of a whole new player too. Yeah.
1 by 1.
He's a better runner than Peyton.
Yeah, that's true. He's more athletic in that way than Peyton. That sort of helps him. He's a big dude.
He's still just as intelligent.
Oh, yeah. He's got a
Eastern on ESPN and ABC.
Yeah, they got done with their fake rivals. Now just moving on to a real team.
24 carries and 148 yards.
He'll be respected.
Sean Watson.
1 by 1. They want Tom Brady in New England, right? Oh, wow. One step towards what you want to see.
Kansas City next Saturday in the divisional playoffs. For those of you watching on ESPN, you can stay tuned for the GMC Post game coming up on SportsCenter. For those of you watching on ABC, stay tuned for your local station for the regularly scheduled program.
The other one.
For Jason Whitman, we're by Farmer, Lisa Salters, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. Hope you enjoyed it from here in Houston.
Here we go. Thank you for joining me in this game, and I think I'll be back for the game later tonight. I would like to break that down very perfectly for you guys. Will this game have a team score under 20 points, and maybe someone squeaks by 21 or 23 points? And this game was 21-7. I mean, more hard hitting. This game was completely one-sided. But I'm sure tonight it's going to go down to the final 2 minutes. So I'll be back in about roughly 40 minutes. I'll be back then. Colts for the win. Here we go.